Today we got East Malaysia and West Malaysia. We just want to say Happy Malaysia Day to everyone listening. But for today's episode, you might want to sit down for this.
Oi, sit down lah.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Sit Down Pod. That's what we call it internally.
Hello.
Welcome guys. Selamat Hari Malaysia.
Selamat Hari Malaysia.
Happy
Birthday.
Can you, as our East Malaysian representative, can you please explain to us what's Hari Malaysia?
Okay. 1957, Malaya come together.
Okay.
It's Malaya Day on August 31.
Malaya.
1961,
Oh, damn.
Malaysia was formed.
Yes.
Where we include Sabah Sarawak and Singapore.
Correct.
1963, Singapura Siang Naka Bye Bye.
We don't talk that one.
We don't.
Okay.
We don't talk that one.
Technically,
Sorry.
And then it's Malaysia Day.
Malaysia Day.
Happy Malaysia Day.
Bye.
But
Actually, we say bye to them.
woman Chang Bye Bye.
Uh-huh.
But in Sabah Sarawak, some of my friends, they are quite particular about this. Like
Yes.
August 31st, no, we don't celebrate. Nothing to do with us.
Really, yeah?
We only celebrate September 16 because that's the real one.
That's the real one.
It's a real one.
But it's great because we have someone from East Malaysia here with us today to share with us, because a lot of times, I mean, it goes without saying, we're all very proud to be Malaysians.
Yes.
Sometimes we also take for granted that there are different dates
Yeah.
Yes.
of forming
Of
this.
significance.
Yes.
Also, I've only been to East Malaysia once in my life.
Mm.
Where did I go? Have you been to East Malaysia?
No.
I
I've
have.
never
Really?
been.
It's very nice.
It's very nice.
Like a foreign
nice.
country to
A
me.
lot of noodles.
A lot of noodles.
A lot of
a lot of
noodles.
Koreans.
A lot of Koreans.
A lot of Koreans. In KK.
Surprisingly, yeah.
Is that the newest update?
Yes.
Okay.
They thought it's Jeju.
Yes.
Somewhat.
Hey, I saw a reality TV
Yes.
on Korea.
Yeah,
They asked, can you name a town in Malaysia?
Kota
And then-
Kota
Kinabalu.
Kinabalu. They know
Kota
Kota
Kinabalu.
Kinabalu. Yeah, I don't know why
Wow.
they know Kota Kinabalu.
The one thing that stand out to me when I went to Kota Kinabalu area
Yes.
was that the taugeh
The
need to
taugeh.
advertise that you never grow it with the peepee.
Huh? Semua?
The sign on the taugeh say tiada kencing. Why is this?
Tiada kencing.
Usually
Tiada
got kencing one,
Because when I asked what mean kencing, because then the farmer said usually they fertilize it. They make the peepee.
Okay, we're gonna fact check this one.
Yeah, I've never
But that
seen
has,
this, but
this is a real experience. This is a
Joe,
real
can we
experience.
fact check this?
Okay.
Joe?
This is a real experience, but maybe I just went to the wrong store.
yes,
I'm not
I
sure.
think you went to the wrong one.
Today we're celebrating Hari Malaysia, so good job Malaysia.
Good job.
Good job East Malaysia, West Malaysia together. Hopefully one day we'll make the bridge across happen.
Yes.
I think that's in the works
Don't
right
say
now.
so much first. The KK to Labuan Bridge when finished. Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah. You just air out all your angry.
This
air out.
East Malaysian problems I don't understand.
So you know, like Penang, okay? There's another island.
Got two bridges already.
Yeah, there's another island in Sabah.
Okay.
It's not an island. It's a wilayah persekutuan. It's on its own. It's a Putrajaya. Like that.
Labuan.
It's called Labuan. Where my
Labuan.
mom is from. Long time. 27 years of me being alive.
Oh, no.
They say they want to build the bridge.
Until now, no bridge.
No bridge.
Why?
How do people go across?
Take the ferry.
How long the ferry?
It's like 2 hours.
That's
Oh.
long.
You
That's
don't.
a while.
It's
That's
long.
a long time.
Now got new one. 1 hour 30. It's still long.
Nice.
It's still very long.
Progression.
So last time, if we want to take car, if you want to drive back, we need to drive about 1.5 hours to this place called Menumbuk,
Crazy.
Oh.
which is
Okay.
like your
Menumbuk is like boxing.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you take a 1 hour 30.
Okay.
Wow, that sounds about right lah. For 27 years, for us to cut down half an hour.
Yeah.
It sounds
progression.
like a Malaysian thing.
Progression.
Convenient.
We are we're very happy to be Malaysians. I
Yes,
think there's a
we
lot
are.
of things that make us proud and also not very proud. But today on the episode, we want to talk about some of our fond memories growing
Yes.
up. Because I feel like the Malaysia today and the Malaysia that we grew up in quite different.
It's
Yeah.
different.
Not just the fact that there's the internet around, but I feel that maybe just the general way and circumstance of how we were in school
Okay.
and today differs very big. Like I don't think Haley will grow up in an environment that you grew up
Heck
in.
no.
And similar to us and our parents back then, right? So we want to talk about some of the stories and some of the memorable things that you remember, that when you go overseas, you tell this story, you know it's uniquely Malaysian,
Yes.
right? So hey, before we continue, on the panel today, we've got, as already mentioned, Graeme.
Hi.
We got Minghan.
Yay.
We got Sophia
Hey.
and myself and all of us except No, all of us kind of went to government school.
There was an except
No.
there.
No, so that's why I say
didn't.
except. So
Except.
actually,
Okay, so
both
that's-
of them were independent Chinese
Chinese.
and then homeschool.
So that's where we're going to start today.
Yes.
What kind of school did you go to? Let's start primary. lah.
His school,
Primary.
wow.
Okay, primary school. What
I
name?
have a few stories.
Okay,
to start.
but you have
let's
to tell us first what's
Okay.
the school?
I go to primary is
Primary
government
s-
school.
Okay, good.
Guan
St.
Cheng.
James
嘿，不是
Yadao 小学
St. James is a government primary school.
Yes.
Nabi James. Hey, no, 不是 Nabi.
也不是 Saint 不是macam 是
No, no, no.
No.
Nabi is
James lah
Oh,
James lah
confused.
James
No, no,
Yadao
no. Okay,
小学
okay.
Is this
I
a
think it's
government?
government. It's like or semi. I don't know.
Okay.
Like it's in the public
Okay.
It's, yeah. Need to
In
learn
the
Malay.
public, not in the hidden.
It's
would it
SJKC.
Okay, that is still Kebangsaan. Yes, still
Kebangsaan.
national.
SJKC.
Okay.
But your
Okay.
secondary school,
Secondary school is 读中 Sabah 崇正独立中学
independent Chinese?
Independent Chinese.
So it's funded by the parents
The
who
self-fund.
send- Okay, that's
the self
Independent
That's money,
parents.
that's money.
Independent
no,
parents.
no. When I went in, it was still cheap. When my sister went in, that's
Let's talk about
expensive.
what does it mean to be expensive.
Government school is how much you pay?
Last time, my era,
Ah.
100, 150
Ah,
ringgit
cheap, cheap,
For?
1 year.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
I mean, not including like if got books, then you need to
of
upkeep
course.
lah.
Then it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
12 ringgit more.
Okay.
or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah.
My time,
Okay.
2010.
Okay.
It's about 220 ringgit per month.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
Yes, per
Yeah,
month.
sounds
oh,
about right.
wow.
Per
Okay.
month. So
okay.
11 months.
Okay. Okay.
Because until
So 2000, 3000 ah. 2000, 3000 ah.
By the time my sister,
Ah.
2013, 14,
3 years.
600.
Oh,
a month.
inflation is very big.
Yeah.
Is it?
And this doesn't include your uniform, your books, your
Oh.
whatever.
So hold on, $600 a month.
This is
Yes.
the independent.
Independent school, yeah.
I would say still okay, I feel.
Okay, okay.
Not
okay.
too bad.
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay.
Okay, so that's the standard.
That's the standard.
Yeah,
Standard
yeah.
for
Okay.
proper education.
Yeah.
Because I
Yes.
can't remember what I learned in primary school. I'm not going to lie. That's what you get when you pay $150. You know, I have a lot of exercise book that I never use. My textbook is all premium condition.
But I think there's a flip side. Because for me, I feel like there's so... Okay, context. Just now when Jolene sent this one, right, I'm like, I don't know what happened in my
Okay.
secondary school. So I texted one of my good
you
friends.
have to ask your friend what
shout
happened
out
to your life.
Jojo. He listens to our podcast.
What up, Jojo?
So
His name is Jojo.
Jonathan. We call him Jojo. So I then
Bizarre.
he listed up a few things. I'm like,
Happening.
oh yeah,
Okay,
these
okay.
things happened to me. I'm like,
Okay,
oh
okay.
dang.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too much until like it's just
Would you say it was a memorable time?
it was a good time.
Okay, we'll come back to you in a bit.
Okay, okay.
So you
Special?
you went to a government school for a bit.
I've gone through different phases. So I was in government school for primary
oh,
for about like 2.5 years.
which area?
BU.
Oh,
The school is no longer there.
Huh?
It's gone.
It's up already.
wait, which one?
Not
Raptured.
really. The
Someone Mangekyo Sharingan the entire school.
No way.
so you know
Where
the
was it?
from the highway past Shell, you're
Yeah,
going
yeah,
up
yeah,
to
yeah.
View area.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you have to turn left,
It's
right?
behind my secondary school.
Yes.
It's more.
So you know BU1
No.
secondary school? It's behind it.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
inner school is
Yeah,
gone.
it was
the
like you
inner
go
school.
straight in.
Where is it?
and then
What is it now?
randomly.
You just
I have no
land.
idea.
they demolished the school.
Yeah, they demolished
So there
something
was
else. Is there.
secondary and the primary school, right?
Yeah.
They took it away.
It's not there anymore.
Oh,
The building
That's
also
what
not
I
there.
know.
I just knew
Yeah.
in BU there were tons of schools last time.
Yeah, there's a lot
Yeah.
of schools.
There were tons of schools.
Okay,
Okay, so
Okay.
you were there for
for like
2
2.5 years, and then I got brought out to do homeschooling, like homeschooling.
Oh,
So you were at home.
So I was just at home,
SJK.
mama,
Sophia.
Mama
SDK
school.
Mama.
yeah,
Oh,
and
mama.
then
Okay.
until I was 12, and then I went to a center which kind of functioned like a private school
Wow.
for homeschoolers, all
Right,
the way until
right.
I was 16 or
Wow.
17, and then I came out, and then I self-studied for O levels for like half a year.
What?
Did the
The
exams,
independence is real.
and then went on to
Wow.
So no SPM.
Study.
no,
Oh,
O-levels,
it's O levels.
Ah.
no, because
Oh.
like back then, like homeschooling, there was only one option,
Yeah.
and because it was an American syllabus,
Yep.
so you're geared for
the
SATs.
sets. Do you take the sets?
No.
Oh.
So that's why I came out, because at the time, closer to college, my parents panicked and they were like, "Oh, a lot of colleges and unis don't recognize SATs."
Crazy boy.
And the only other thing internationally would have been O levels. So that's why they were like, okay, you are
had
just
to do O
gonna
levels.
come out. Yeah.
Okay.
Which college university do you go to after all
I
that?
went to IACT.
Okay.
Shout
Did
out
you?
to
Yeah.
ICT.
Yeah, they still need O levels.
Yeah.
Right?
My education was a struggle.
Oh, I was going to say it's chai fan, but it's okay. Well, okay lah. I mean, you managed, honestly, after going through our school system, right? I really am envious of the homeschoolers because they can learn at a better speed. Because sometimes I feel like...
Not everybody.
Okay, well, you're right.
I feel like,
You're right.
I mean, your upbringing and all that contributes.
That's true.
I've met a lot of whack homeschoolers.
I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to go there, but you said it first. But okay. Shout out, my wife is a homeschooler too. I can't say anything.
Wow.
Mingyu, what do you do for primary school and secondary school?
Minghan and I both went to DU,
Government
so
schools.
government school. I had a lot of fun in this school.
OG.
You finished all 6 years there. I didn't. I dropped.
can't
no, I
make it
didn't drop
seem
out.
like-
I swapped schools.
Yeah.
So we went at school, great school. But my mom decided when I was, I think like I want to say
Center
9, 10.
Okay.
She was like, "Hey, yo, we're gonna take you out and put you into this other school
Cause nearer.
because it's nearer and it's newer
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
there are less kids, so the teachers give you more attention." And I'm
Sure.
like, I don't really care. All I'm hearing is that I have no more friends. So I had to go and make new friends in this school.
Yep.
It was great, also great. So very
How
small
old were
school.
you?
I actually
Primary
was
school, primary
11
school.
years old. So when
Ah.
I was 11, Standard 5, we got in and the school was so small that my class was the only Standard 5 class.
Yeah.
And there was no Standard 6 because there were no Standard 6 children.
Haven't
So-
grown
Hey,
enough.
welcome
So
to my
the-
life. I wasn't
Yeah.
worried about having friends. I had none.
Yeah.
Usually, government school, how many class per...
Okay, if you go to the OG one,
Ah.
6 classes.
6 to 8.
The good, the
how many
good
people
government
in the
school,
40?
30 to 40.
My class had 41, 42 kids.
Man,
Let's hear yours.
Why?
We have like 9 per year.
Wow.
And each class is like 55 to 60.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Like 9 classes.
Okay.
忠孝仁爱信义和平
That's mad. How
Lee.
big is your school?
We
It's
had
quite big.
Mare, Mustari, Uranus, Neptune.
My goal
What else
every
do we
year
have?
was to enter Uranus.
Yeah, I wanted to go to Uranus.
Just
What other
Uran-
classes was
Then
there?
after that, it switched to... So our primary school followed the solar system.
Yeah.
And the stupid ones go to Pluto.
Because it's the furthest from the sun.
lowest class is called Pluto. I can't make this shit
Yeah,
up.
you're right, huh?
I can't
You're right,
make
you're
It's not
I'm-
even part of the...
Yeah, I
Yeah.
now drop already entirely,
drop already.
right? But last time still considered. So our primary school used that, and then our secondary school followed the different kind of wood in Malaysia for some reason.
Wood.
Plants. Meranti, cengal, kiambang.
All wood. It's all types of wood. Yeah.
Keledang. I want to ask berlian. I don't know why, but now I know all the flora and fauna in our, our,
Wow.
our
Actually,
country.
Malaysia,
Good.
I think the Malaysia schools, they
Their teaming is a bit questionable. lah.
they poke fun at the kids without them doing.
All wood, all kayu.
Right.
Really,
All
all of
bodoh.
us are kayu. It's bad Like, I don't understand what's keledang until like maybe when I reach Form 5. Then I understand, keledang is wood.
Okay.
Got cengal, got...
But my school is a bit special because usually independent Chinese school is 讲华语.
Yeah.
But we have in Sabah especially, the 华语 not so good. So we have 2 classes
Got
that
dual
are
class.
chosen for lower Chinese. It's called lower Chinese.
Lower Chinese.
So
What?
like you
That's
you
wild.
didn't go to Chinese primary.
Yeah.
You go to
You are-
like
you're lower
government
Chinese.
one. So we call it lower Chinese where
That's valuable Chinese, man.
you don't learn the form, like let's say you form 3,
Oh,
but you
you
learn
don't
the
learn-
primary 6
Yeah,
Chinese.
yeah.
It's like
So we call that class peralihan.
No
something
lah,
like
but
that.
different
Meaning
lah,
it's
different.
remove class.
No lah,
No,
no.
I know.
Pluto.
Ours is straight up called
Pluto.
remove class. It's no,
Pluto.
remove class is below Pluto. It's worse.
Beyond
yeah.
the Milky Way.
We
Yeah.
don't have the one.
But I remember it was at a point where I'm not gonna lie lah. I had a lot of fun in primary school. I had a lot of
Yeah,
fun in
me too.
secondary school. Nowadays, because I just had to go and inquire, I actually went to visit my old school.
Woohoo!
Now barely got 3 classes left.
That's mad.
Barely 3 classes.
Same size?
20 to 20 plus people only now. 20, 30 plus only. They're all gone.
Is it
all
everyone go
the-
to independent or
All
like
the,
private?
all the government schools are so empty.
Oh.
They're all in Chinese schools. Because the parents don't care anymore. So the Chinese schools now have to make a new strata that there is everyone who cannot speak Chinese who are entering Chinese school. All different already.
Sorry,
And
I don't understand. So you mean they can or cannot?
no. So they realized that over the years, the Chinese schools realized that more and more non-Chinese people were entering the schools.
Yes.
Yeah.
They have to create dual language classes already.
Oh.
Because it's too
不可以
much.
讲华语
Yeah,
cannot
all
use
the
华语
Chinese
啊
teachers going crazy basically because
Okay.
you are supposed to speak, and you can imagine people with the parents, they don't care to a point where you just go. The kids walk in, not a single word of Chinese, not a single understanding, nothing,
I feel
ground
so bad for
zero.
those kids, man.
Yeah, and they have to learn.
Because I was there.
But that's what it is now. Because apparently
Hey,
our
shut
government
But they'll
Loro.
pick it up.
They will.
And then
And they'll be better for it.
in
Yeah.
6 years, in 6 years they'll pick it up, 100%.
Yeah.
They will.
They
But
They
yeah,
will.
it was just a shock going back lah.
Why not Malaysia just make that? That's the standard.
What? Chinese?
The school. No,
You
I mean,
try-
okay,
you try
I
and
cannot
say-
say
you
that.
try and say-
How
you
do
try
you
and
want to
say-
say
look
that
at the
again?
mirror and
Like,
say-
the
look at
fact that people are going to that school
Yeah,
means
but no
the
one-
education there.
People won't. I used to try to say.
You know what?
I don't dare to say. I don't dare to say.
You know what's funny? Like there was a report came out recently about how the Malaysia schooling system, education system, like there's a lot of debate about it. People are not happy with it. Some people are like, it could be better. And one of the ministers who also said like, oh, it's very good. But then his own children, he's in the Chinese school.
Private schools, yeah.
Chinese school.
Oh, Chinese
This
schools,
was
right.
funny. This was funny.
Technically, Sekolah Kebangsaan Jenis Cina is considered private-ish.
Oh,
Because
really?
it's funded by parents.
Oh, then
That's
I
why
went to
the
private school.
schools are so well funded. It's private funded.
Yeah.
That's why you see in Bandar Utama got the Saint
Pochatu is
Professor
freaking-
Xavier's
It's
X-Men Academy.
It's the X-Men Academy.
It's
Which
Which
I- Catholic High as well.
Yeah.
Catholic
Those
High
are the
as well?
OGs. Those are the OGs.
They're
It's-
breeding an army.
Yeah.
It's
Truly.
pretty incredible, and I feel like it's also very representative to, I guess, maybe the awareness of parents today in where they want their kids and how they want them to turn out to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
I think our parents were just of the opinion, just go and get it done. So that's why I applaud your parents for being like, oh, that's an alternative system. Let's check it out. Let's try it out.
So
I mean, okay, I feel like they did that because they didn't believe in,
in the school system,
yes.
Yep,
They
I'm
saw
getting
how
there.
the teachers were like
I'm
twisting our
getting
belly
real
buttons
close.
hey, that
and
happened
like
to me.
flicking our faces.
hey,
and they were
everybody
like,
Mount
What is this school?
well,
I got slapped across the face in Center 1.
Mm.
Like, BOOM! Like that. And then
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
I got
and
pushed
then,
against the wall as an 5.
Hey, I got pushed against the wall.
By my
so-
teacher.
But my friend.
And
Oh,
hit-
okay.
Oh,
wait, those are different
Okay.
stories.
I don't know if his friend. But
I think physical discipline was a very different approach.
Do
back
you
then.
have that? Do y'all
Yeah.
get like beaten physically?
Yeah.
In,
I mean,
in
It's-
primary
it's-
school?
I feel
Oh,
like
homeschool is your mom, right?
yeah. Find a cane, please.
Oh god.
No, but I guess once I went to homeschooling, then not so much of that.
Mm.
I mean, if it continued, that's questionable, right? They brought me out
I don't
because
know.
of that.
Okay.
Oh
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Fair enough. I
Yeah.
don't know. Let's talk about some of the stories.
Okay, so we
Okay.
work it backwards, okay? The kind of primary school, secondary school that you had. What kind of student were you? Are you a science student?
Yes, science.
Science students? Oh, there was no.
Primary
Oh wait, yeah,
school,
you didn't reach
choose
there. I'm sorry. So basically,
I'm a
mix lah.
creative arts
Okay.
person, I like to say.
We call it human sciences, right? I mean,
Yes.
were you the type that like to attend class or don't like to attend class?
I have to attend class.
We
we have demerit system.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
I have to attend class.
Your systems actually work, right?
Hey, we got
Understand.
like if you don't wanna go to class, you need to apply, go to the discipline.
Got leave.
Yeah, each year you can 8 times or something like that. It's a paper, it's a book. Then they will tear it.
Okay.
Apply for what?
Like let's say tomorrow I got something, I got competition or what. I need to bring there's a book, student book,
Right.
go to discipline
That's
there,
wild.
sign. My parents need to sign. The discipline teacher need to sign.
Yeah,
If
it's good.
someone pass away, you need to cut the newspaper, proof that my grandpa died. If not, demerit. If you're late, demerit.
That's why,
Okay,
right?
to be fair, like I understand that because even for NS,
It's
they
a-
are like that. Like my friend passed away,
Yeah.
and
Your
um,
friend.
yes, my
Oh,
friend passed away,
Gosh.
and then parents and everybody sent a letter or something at first, and they like don't believe,
Don't believe. Yeah.
Oh,
bluff.
Bluff.
And then they had to purposely like
Then-
collect stuff to,
oh my
just to
To
send it
prove
to
that
it.
really die. liao.
Yeah,
go
and it
to the
was so
coffee and take
hard for
picture
them.
together, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my
it was pretty
God.
bad. Yeah.
In our school, that's why whoever become Ketua Kelas holds power.
Huh?
Because they have the white book.
Uh-huh.
Whatever you said that book is. But the Ketua Kelas got different thing in government school. He can erase one. So whoever that Ketua Kelas is, right, got the power to tell that actually you can be in class, you cannot be out of class. I can give you the toilet pass, you walk around how long you want. And the white book is basically, right, whoever he put a name inside, you die. Because the white book is, that person not in class today. That person never do homework. Habis. Next
if
day.
you piss him off, you
Discipline lah, yeah. So whoever get Ketua Kelas whole power in our primary school one.
It's me.
It's called buku. I can't remember what it is. It's a log book for the teachers to check when they come in.
Discipline.
Yeah.
So they will check and do this kind of thing. But I don't know. For us, it's quite fun. Like, just make deals. Yeah. See, at a young age, you learn how to be enterprising. You buy some treats for the Ketua Kelas.
Where we are on the stories? What's happening?
Where are you?
Primary school.
It's what kind of student
right?
were you?
okay.
So what
Rebel.
So what kind of interesting stories? I mean, you had a system, Ming, you had 0 systems.
Yeah.
I think, what's your best primary, secondary?
He said he's a rebel.
Out your rebellion. Let me tell a rebellion
You want
story.
the rebellion one?
Yes.
Okay.
Why you want to tell me the system
But
one?
there's
primary
another-
school though, how much can
primary
you?
don't know.
Secondary is fine. Secondary is fine.
Let's go for it.
Okay,
Give me a
the
good
most
one.
iconic one, the 5 years, is my friend. The guy just now I said that pushed me to the
Jojo.
wall. No,
It's not Jojo, someone else.
No, Jojo. I forgot his name
Okay.
again. His father got gun. So he will come to class. You don't mess with me. My father got gun. Me, I'm gonna mess with
How
you.
old? Hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on. How old? Can we set the context? How old were you
I
guys?
was like 13, 14.
Okay, so Form 1.
Form 1, Form 2.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So that school is like all the different primary school, everyone come together lah. So
Okay.
you got your gang on, me and my St. James gang, then you have his own gang.
Okay.
But the first thing, introduction is like, my father got gun. So his dad owns like some mall in Sabah one. So I don't know what I did.
Okay, what's your definition of mess with him? Because you said he pushed you against the wall.
He is introduction. Hi, my name is my father got gun. What the heck?
Everybody know. Hey, don't mess with him or his father got gun.
No.
Last time his father shot someone or got power one. Apparently, hearsay. Allegedly.
Let's hear how you dealt with it.
So I made fun of him in class.
What was the decision making process? They're like,
I don't believe you.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I forgot what I said. Like that, I was in class. He was sitting in front of me.
God.
Then I was like messing with him. I don't know what happened. Then he turned around. Then he pushed me to the wall. He said, "You be careful, my father got gun." That's his whole like.
That's his branding.
That's
That's his
personality.
branding. That's his brand.
What do you do after that?
Then after that, nothing happened. I was like, okay, go gun. We see lah. Then next day he didn't come to class. I don't know what happened already. Then after that, the day after came back, no problem already. But that was like iconic because I really wanted to test. Like really got gun or not. I want to see. I play CS. I like to gun. I like gun.
Oh.
I like gun. Yeah.
So he did that tantrum. Next
Yeah.
day didn't come. After that, no more.
No
I
more.
got gun.
No more. He changed character. I got gun was never mentioned anymore.
Oh.
It's just rumors. He already planted the seed. So even like Form 2, Form 3, people still talk about bring it up.
The branding's still there.
The father got gun.
The father got gun.
Like,
Okay. Anybody in your...
I got story.
Okay.
I got no gun. But in primary school, I had one very naughty boy among my friends. We all naughty. Okay. So in primary school, last time, I don't know about you guys, but the hit movie was Wong Fei Hung. Okay. So
I didn't know this
young
way.
Chinese boys like to pretend we all know Kung Fu. So I had a very,
it's
very
not
naughty
blood.
friend. And he hoi like that. So every recess, before in the middle class, he'll pretend he know Kung Fu and try to beat people up. So he beat, he punch, kick. And then one day he came to me and I was like, Minghan, come fight me, fight together. I'm like, I don't know how to fight. I don't know
You
what to
fight
fight.
him?
He want to fight, so you kick, he'll punch. I know that kind of like
okay.
boy, beat people up. I said, fight. I know Kung Fu. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. So he punched, he really punched. And this went on for a few days. So I thought he just like messing
Wait, he
around.
kept punching you?
No, he do. No, not just me. He just everyone. He like to fight.
Okay.
Right?
Like try to start the fight.
But you know,
nobody fight him.
yeah, you know he's a problematic kid lah. He
Okay.
very nakal one, always kena. So one day he punch. I got sick of it. I'm like, hey, I can't say his name because he's still cute. Hey, enough I don't play with you anymore. It's not fun. Fight lah, come on. I know my kung fu better. I will defeat you. I'm like, no, I don't fight anymore. I defeat you. I remember I just shut up. I just went for it. I punch him in the solar plexus, So as a kid, I don't know what it is. But I punch him in the middle here. Wow! Like that. And he did that. He did. And then he stopped. Then he hunched over. Then remember he walked away. He walked to the toilet. Then he vomit. So he vomit. The next thing I know, after recess, the mother show up at my class,
I love it.
Where's Minghan?
Oh,
Then I stood up. Why you bully my son? Oh, tiulo? I kena. Why you punch my son until he vomit? Because he think he know kung fu. Then he say, I don't know kung fu. I don't know why he punched me. Then I stand out as a kid. I don't know what to do. And that was my story about kung fu. I kena frame because the naughty boy tried to mess with me. And one day I punched him back until he vomit. And he called his mother come to school and find me.
The lesson here is
That day I learned the meaning of bitch.
He's the guy. You still remember his name?
Oh yeah, I remember. I remember all three of his Chinese names.
Whoa.
All
full
three.
name.
His full
You
name.
jumble and see.
The editor will bring me out. I don't say. I know his name. I know his name.
Aya.
No.
Oh, thanks.
Sophia, do you have any fighting stories with your mother?
I want to fight people, but I have not. No,
Your siblings, are they homeschool also? Can fight them?
didn't fight.
The
didn't
other
fight.
students.
We fight with words.
Oh
No
my
lah,
God.
but in primary school, quite peaceful. I think that was my very bluey cocomelon face.
Oh,
I only remember the playtimes. I don't remember anything else.
Oh, that's nice.
And I was the leader of my group in terms of like being imaginative and playing games.
this is your homeschool or what?
No, this is primary
Oh,
school.
primary school.
Okay.
So I will imagine something and I will tell them this is the new game.
Oh,
And we'll play it
wow.
for like weeks until I change the game.
Oh,
So one of like
Game master.
one of the things that even they got their parents to kind of like buy them stuff
Oh.
was because my mom used to give me napkins to go to school, right? So I keep in my pocket.
Wow. Okay.
So I would take the napkin and they're quite like colorful. And then I would stuff it in between here, like the crevices
Yeah.
of my fingers, and I'll do this. And I'm like, I'm a princess dinosaur. and then we'll talk to each other. And then they're all like, oh, but we don't have the... So then they started coming to school with napkins. And we had one boy in our group who also brought his own. So that he
Can you
could be
take
a
a tissue?
princess. So
Can you
he
take a
could be a
tissue?
princess dinosaur as well. And that was... Hey,
And you came up with that.
yeah, that was a hot topic for a while.
Can you show us?
Okay, so you take...
Dinosaur.
I'll hold it for you.
So you take the corner like this, and then you put it.
You just
in
need to watch this on
between.
YouTube.
You put it in between like this. You're a princess dinosaur.
And what kind of conversations do y'all have?
Huh? Anything lah.
Is it all just
Just chit
princesses?
chat. Yeah.
That's some real low QC creativity, man. I don't know, but
It's not bad. It's not bad. But
Yeah.
it's a bit unreal that all of you are princess dinosaurs. Then
Yes.
Then the
who are
guys-
the-
Even our guy friend.
I can't imagine the confusion of the parents every
That's
morning.
crazy.
Yeah, but to them it's like, oh, cleanliness, okay.
Oh.
And then there will be other random things like I'll bring a bottle of water.
Oh no.
And I'll tell them that like mine is grape flavored water. What's your
Yeah,
one?
why did we all do that?
And then,
Me too.
and then they're all like, oh, mine is normal water today. Then the next day they'll bring and they're like, today is orange.
And then when they let you try,
Yes.
then you also be like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
put a bit of it.
Then we all drink each other's one. And
You
we're like,
got-
Yeah, this I
oh.
like the great one more. I like mine more.
You got brain problem, is it? I never
I
played this kind
never
of game.
played this one also.
Yeah.
I only got two stories of water bottle. One is my friend drink my water bottle and then the plug of his teeth
No.
went back in my water. And since that day, I never share water with anyone ever again. Because he never brushed his teeth, okay?
Oh my
Cause-
god. Well, I mean that still happens.
So I'm like, how come I got different taste in my water after you drink one?
Asam laksam.
Then we got oil inside my water.
That's bad.
But yeah, I would just come to school thinking of like, okay, what can I
What can I lie about today?
Yeah, what can I invent today?
Hey, wow, you're quite creative. Huh?
That's
Yeah, they're
that's all I
creative.
know. Don't
should-
ask me about studies.
You need to tell them a story about your 50 cents later.
Oh my
It's
god.
Well,
depressing. We'll talk about
okay.
the food later lah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
So this is where my entrepreneurship kicked in. Okay, so my parents, well, my mom would give us 50 cents to spend at the cafeteria
Okay.
every day.
Yeah.
So usually the thing is, okay, we have 50 cents by lunchtime, snack time, whatever. Then we decide, oh, you want fried chicken today or you want asam laksa?
I smell a corn coming up, but okay.
Yeah, so that was the big thing, right? So
Okay.
one day I was like, what if I don't spend my 50 cents today?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then I collect tomorrow's one.
Okay.
I will come to school with $1.
Okay,
Wow.
great man.
So
okay.
I just didn't. The thing is,
Stop
usually,
eating.
no, the thing is, usually you go home after that, you give back the 50 cents.
Oh,
So I was like, I'm gonna save it.
oh, I see. I
So then the
see.
next day,
You
I
got
had
one ringgit.
$1. I had a ringgit. And then my mom found out. And then, yeah lah.
She stopped giving
Then
you
she-
50 cents.
Yeah, she
I don't know
scolded
why.
me.
I don't know
Why
why
did she stop?
auntie.
Yeah.
I don't know why auntie decided. You're getting you're breaking the system. It is to
Yeah.
stop. You're outsmarting the system. Why?
It was not.
I think
I
it's
don't know.
So it's a non-refreshable loan.
Yeah.
It's like
it's
you
a per diem.
if today-
but you cannot
Yeah.
roll it.
My
You can't go
creative
over.
thinking was limited.
Oh, actually very dangerous to have you 250 one week, you know. It's actually quite dangerous. How
Yeah.
many napkins you can buy after that. It's like, like that.
That's quite crazy, man.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. But
so-
I was that kind of primary school kid. In secondary
So
school,
much fun.
it's like I was neither here nor there. I wasn't like full rebel, but like I wasn't very
Wow.
like
Wow.
good with my studies.
You're
as well.
sitting next to a very different story, I can tell you that. Mingyue,
Hey.
how many times did you follow the system? Let's just recollect some stories there first.
I mean, if you guys have watched like this podcast or A-Man or like any of our shows, like I've told a couple of stories about how I raised an army.
Yes.
The rebellion was real. I think I like, for me, my era was I peaked at high school. I think ever since that it's just been downhill.
Okay, you need
for
to
me.
define what peak means. That does make no sense.
I think so. Like I think coming off from SKDU, Taman Saratama. So that was the big school that Minghan and I went to, and I went to that smaller school which was in BU1. Sorry, BU4. That's a BU4 primary school, and then after that, I wanted to go to the BU4 secondary school because all my friends went there. But because of our address, I ended up going to BU1,
yeah.
and I was really sad because I was like, oh man,
All the cool kids were in BU4.
yeah, all the cool kids in BU4, and I rocked up to BU1, and then BU1 was so bad because like all of the kids, right? In my mind, I was like, oh, it's gonna be a tough fight because like everyone for UPSR got good results. So
It's a smart school, is it? BU1.
BU1's not.
I don't
Among
know.
the 4 BU schools, BU1 is the last.
Oh, okay,
So
sorry.
I remember when Minghan went to secondary school and my mom told me you got to study hard because when you go to secondary school, you see Coco, he study hard, he has to fight, and it's all the smart kids. So you have to fight to be in upper third, the upper
day.
3 classes every day, just fist fighting. So I was like, shit, I gotta work hard, right? I got there, right? And like they
Everyone's so
divided
dumb.
us by the five A's, for UPSR. So like those who got straight A's come and sit in this class. And so we lined up. Then I walked into the class. I sat down. People came in. And then I turned around. Right? There was only 4 people, including me. And I was like, wow. No, there must be more. And then after that, a second batch of people came in. And this time it was like 30 of them. So I was like, oh, these are confirmed. But then I realized they were all Chinese. I was like, oh, okay, maybe they're all from like, the Chinese school. Right? Maybe they're smart. Then I found out that they all just grouped all the Chinese kids to the first class. Because it's easier to handle them there. There was the
Truly
only
better
Chinese
times
kids
in
in my year were
all
all in the
in the
first
same
class. Yeah. Every other class was Malay Indian.
Oh.
We were kampong school, so majority of the rest of the classes were all Malay Indian kids.
It's real.
Yeah.
one.
Dang.
So
Real
the teachers lazy, and I was like, oh, but then I was like, cannot be all these Chinese kids are smart. Like it's impossible. Some of them look real
Why
dumb.
cannot?
Some of them look real dumb. So in the class there were some Indian girls and Malay girls who also got straight A's, so that's why they were there. But the Chinese I didn't believe, So got this boy, he sat down next to me, and this boy turned out to be my best friend for the entire like year era of my schooling. His name is Michael, so he sat down next to me.
Shut
Very
up,
nice boy.
The smack talk already started.
The SmackDown started, and I had no reason to go off on him like this. He looked at me, he's like, "Hi, I'm Michael." And I'm like, "I'm Mingyue." And I didn't want to talk to him. I was just so like, oh, whatever, this school sucks. Then he said to me, he wanted to make small conversation. So the first thing he said was, "How many A's you got for UPSR?" Then without even looking at him, I just said, "More than you lah." I had no reason to go off on him like that. And until today,
Poor
we both
Michael.
remember it. Poor Michael, but Michael's great.
He ended up to be one of the best friends in
Yeah,
ever.
absolutely. But that was like the start. And so I think maybe because I knew that this school gave the Chinese kids some sort of free pass, right? I ran with it, man. Like secondary school was like there were stories of like how Michael and I would just leave class halfway to go and sit in our head mistress office to play computer. We would just sit there. And nobody can say anything because our head mistress really sayang us.
Oh man.
She also like, yeah, you whatever you all want.
What's the name?
And then I think the story I want to share today was, you brought up a gun, right? So I was like, okay,
Gun
this
what?
story I need to tell. So when I was 16 years old, Form 4, I went to at the end of the school year, I went to work part-time at sushi Pasta Zanmai. I told this story before, I worked, collected money. The main reason why I wanted to get money was actually to buy a bow. Okay?
Bow and arrow.
Yes.
A bow and arrow, bow, right? So I'll tell the condensed version of it. I earned so much money from the part-time job that I could afford to buy a phone for myself and a bow. So I was like, wow, happy days. But the problem was the bow that I bought wasn't a normal like SEA Games.
He wanted to go to the Sunway Pyramid archery place and
Yeah,
play
it's like
bow
you
lah,
go somewhere
Yeah,
archery,
yeah,
right? They have the recurve
archery
bow.
lah.
I bought a hunting bow to hunt moose.
He ordered from the
and
online.
bears. So we have relatives in America and they
Yeah.
helped us order it. My uncle was like, "What the heck is this?"
Yeah.
They sent it over, and usually when you go to like Sunway Pyramid, the bows are one color and
So
wood.
nice, the red
Yeah.
bow, then
Yeah,
the
yeah.
yellow bow. Sunway colors are right.
Yeah, yeah.
So and then it's very simple, like the one,
It's
the
just
rubber grips.
Yeah, the arms just come out like
There's a
that.
And
small
the-
thing for the arrow.
Yeah.
Very like chaplang one, right?
Yeah.
And that's it. Then the thing.
The string.
Then he opened his box.
What happened inside?
My parents had to go to KLIA custom office to pick it
To
up
clear it.
because because it's a weapon.
Ah.
Okay, and the recipient was a 16-year-old boy.
Yeah. Guys.
So we brought it out of the box, and all of us just
What is
Wow.
that?
wow, it's a camouflage bow.
It's like
with
green, like the camel.
Yeah. It's
brown.
camo.
It's brown, like wood brown camo with pulleys on the side. So on the description of the website, this bow is to hunt bears and moose.
It's like the green arrow one with
Green
the
arrow,
pulley,
yes,
like
that
the
one. So I was very happy with this. Whatever it is, I didn't really use it because it's too powerful, but I had it. And so in Form 5, I brought it to school one day. Because it was
with the
for-
arrow or just the bow?
Without arrows.
Okay, okay.
So I brought it to school because that day was our oral exam for English and I need to do show and tell.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? Might as well just bring this shit, right? I rocked up and I did my whole presentation. Everyone clapped. I showed the whole presentation. My teacher was amazed. Full marks, Mingyue. All right. In Form 5, there's a new boy who joined us in our class. He's a naughty boy from a different school. He got transferred over to BU1 because BU1 is a stupid school, right? so this is what happened. This naughty boy ties with the gangsters.
Ah.
All right. And he decided that day that he wanted to mess with me. So after English class, I was packing up the bow. He said, let me have a look at it. I said, yeah, sure. Right. Pass it to him. And then he started to pull on it. And I said to him, I said, bro, don't let go of it. If you let go of the string, it's going to injure the bow. Like, don't pull and let go. If you want to pull, let's slowly put it back. Don't full on pull and let go because that will hurt the thing. Number one, he couldn't pull it fully. But also, he just pulled and let go. Michael went off. He already
Michael.
said, don't pull. Why you let go, right? So Michael made a big deal. And I was like, oh, you why you so stupid? Michael
see-
was angry.
You see the character development from like, hi, I'm
love
Michael, how's your
it.
friend? To this, why you stupid? Ah?
He went off on Steven. You stupid. You use your brains. Why? That's why you're here. You know? So, very self-aware.
The kettle calling the cow black.
Steven didn't like it. He got angry. Right? So he directed and me and Michael, he said, you both watch out. I'm going to call my gang later. So we're like, oh shit. Okay, that's serious. Steven was actually a year older than us. He
Okay.
failed SPM. He had to repeat the year again. He came to our school. So I was like, oh shit, we might be in trouble. Then Michael went off. He has a bow. He has a bow. So I was like, shit, I need to walk with this. Like this is perfect. I need to run with this. Right? Then Steve was like, you wait later after school, I'm gonna call my gang, we're gonna come and find you later. Then Michael was like, he has a bow. And I was like, you call your gang, I go home and take my arrows. Come. Steven, shut up.
Go home and take my
I go and take my arrows. Steven, shut up. Recess time, Steven came to me. Mingyu, I'm so sorry about that just now. That's what happened.
Shout out to Michael.
Shout out to Michael. Shout out to
Michael's a
Steven.
real one.
Steven ended up
like
becoming
Michael.
a good friend after that. Yeah. Steven ended up becoming a good friend.
What?
Yeah.
The character development very
This is a
drastic.
movie.
It's it's the guy life we had.
Yeah.
Nice.
Stupid.
Do you want, let's take a break from the bow and arrow and bears. When we went to primary school, I think one of the biggest things, if you had 50 cents every day,
Oh shit. Let's get the canteen stories on.
is the food. It's the canteen food.
Yep.
I don't really know what canteen food is now. So, if anyone who's watching, please tell
let
us
us
in the
know,
comments.
please. I really want to know.
Because
what canteen food is
also
like.
nowadays, you cannot simply visit school and walk in anymore.
Yeah,
So-
Minghan, for obvious reasons.
Yeah, but not last time though. Last time got strangers hanging in the canteen.
Hey, we really had
Yeah,
a lot of strangers
last
come
time
to our
got-
canteen.
Yeah,
Last
so
time
now it is so locked down. Even if we wanted to hey, what's the canteen food like? Got permits, got this, got that.
We
I
can't
don't
walk
know what canteen food looks like anymore.
Okay.
But let's talk about what was the best and worst snacks or canteen food you
Let's talk
had.
about price range or so, man.
And I open the floor to your homeschooling.
I think
also.
you need to start first.
Man.
So
Okay.
you need to start first because in my mind, right, as the years progressed,
changed, yeah.
and it got more expensive.
Correct. I have the look into the oldest generation of food because I was at that cusp of it turning into something else.
Yes.
Can you
Right?
also describe what your canteen look like?
Very big.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very big, very open. At least 12 long tables. It's like 6 here,
Marble
6 here.
tiles.
Yeah. Not marble like the cheap,
Tiles,
the cheap
the
tiles.
cheap tiles.
Ah.
And it was like white
It's
fluorescent
huge.
lighting.
How
but
many
you never turn on,
options?
So not much options. There's just one food line and another food line. And there's a
Okay.
drinks area. So you were able to buy like fried food, rice, noodles, and then like if they
That's
they
mostly
feel like
it,
it,
right?
they have a drink store.
Okay.
Which is very simple cordial drinks lah,
Okay,
like that kind of thing. And that's it. So for me, for the most part, I didn't have much experience in food because my monthly salary was 20
Salary.
My monthly allowance was 20 cents. If not more.
Monthly?
My parents didn't give me much allowance at all. So I had 20 or 50 cents per month only, like that, somewhere that. And then it slowly increased. So I only had I had a lot of food from home, so I had no deal buying anything. But I remember my Chinese friends love to buy the shucks, some kind of noodles that they make lah. Was it good? I don't know. I never ate it. They got nasi lemak. Was it good? I don't know. I never ate it. But you know what I really like from my canteen? The keropok leko.
Oh, fire.
There was a lot of crunchy keropok leko that I could take off my friends. That one was okay because it only costed like 20 cents back in the day, 50 cents back in the day. It was super cheap. But I think because I didn't really spend money during lunch, what I really liked was the ice cream man after school. So in DU, they had very interesting ice cream man and then another motorbike. There's one guy, he sells satay.
Oh my god, the back
Until
gate.
today,
Best
we
satay.
don't know what the satay meat is made of.
I don't know what it
I
is.
don't
You
know
had a
what it is.
satay
There was a
guy.
satay
Yes.
guy.
And it was very good.
And we would drink the chili sauce.
Yeah. The satay and the cheese
Wow.
was like drugs. Like that,
You
know.
also from that school?
It's a very small BG one, right? Yeah, it's like, I don't know what is that,
Similar
you know.
to Leko, I feel.
I think it's like
What is
fish
that?
leko satay like that. But no one know. Is it chicken? He say no.
Could be
Is
rat.
it beef? He say no. As a child, right, you only know chicken and cow.
It's obviously
What
not
is
pork
this?
lah, right?
Yeah. So to me, that was the best snack other than Pedal Pop rainbow color
Oh,
ice cream.
shout out ice cream.
Shout out.
That's really it. I didn't
Shout
really
out
have a
ice cream.
worse experience because I didn't have many options.
Mm.
So either we have to go the West Malaysia route and you have to tell me more story, or do we explore the East Malaysian
I think
cuisine?
East Malaysia last.
Okay.
This one feels quite
Yeah.
grand.
That's true,
It
that's
does
true.
feel quite grand.
Yeah.
Because
That's
he
true,
was
that's
shocked
true.
when you said 20 to 50
Yeah,
cents.
yeah. So I live in poverty lah, basically lah.
But also different times.
Yeah.
You can see
Different times.
even like the inflation already from his
Yeah, yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Which
for
like
fun.
Your
4
year
years.
is what? Like the range?
So I was in primary school 1995 onwards.
I can't remember the year.
I can't remember.
To
yours.
2000.
Yeah,
Secondary?
into 2000s.
Same
So
as-
I only hit secondary school in
Plus 3 years, that's
20,
Yeah.
2003, 2002.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm exposing my
Wow,
generation
then
at this
the
point.
inflation is real.
It's real.
it's real.
Because for
Yes.
20 cents, right, you can get a full meal in my canteen.
Cannot buy anything.
Yeah.
Mine is 2010 to
50 cents,
2015.
50 cents,
Cannot
yeah.
buy anything.
But I got no money, so I pretend I will take the branches from the floor and then I stick the leaf inside. I pretend I got satay.
Some more.
It's kind of sad.
That's Princess Dinosaur level.
Welcome to my class.
Yeah. but no, I think because my parents used to pack food for me, so I didn't really have. I don't know. And everything was sambal. I don't eat chili, so I didn't eat anything. Basically, that is my primary school life. I didn't spend much money in canteen, but got stuff lah. Just that I really didn't buy only. So I can't say I had a good experience. What was your remnants of primary school?
I don't. I mean, other than the fried chicken and us Sam laksa because I feel like those
Fried
two things
chicken.
were the highlight in our cafeteria for primary school.
Wow.
Other than that, it would have been the keropok leko
Yeah.
person after school, and then you also have the popsicles,
Ice stick, ah?
the
Yeah.
stick, and then you
Right,
cut
Like a
that
Milo,
plastic up.
Ribena.
I never see before.
Okay.
I never even see
Milo?
goreng ayam in my school before.
Huh? It's like we put in the tube. Then you bite the
Oh,
corner.
no. Mine just all color only.
Yeah, it's all colors.
Syrups.
Oh, ours is Milo,
Cheese.
We don't know the
Ribena.
Yeah.
flavors. We just
Okay.
know the colors.
Yes.
Yeah. Color.
And then you
Purple
just
was my
cut
jam.
off the plastic. And you're just like
Yes, that one.
you're eating the plastic
I was
also
so
at some
hungry. I eat the
point.
plastic also.
I
Pretty
think
sure we ate the plastic.
by the time it's homeschooling, well, at the school,
Okay.
I don't think I had much option. Like it was always a set meal that they would serve already.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's together with like the
But what
fees
would that look like?
I mean, it's different things like could be fried noodles, could
Wow.
be
But this is like
chicken
lunch
rice.
also, right?
This lunch.
Okay.
Wow.
Not so much about snacks. We didn't really snack
Mm.
much.
Wow.
Not that I remember. Because also that center was in the basement of my family church. So they converted like one whole area for the school.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm.
basement.
Expand on.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay. Understood.
So not very
Yeah.
exciting lah. In terms of like the joy
Options.
that you had during
I'm trying.
your government school days.
Really,
Because
food
of-
wasn't a joy. You look.
Different stories, but I guess in the food
In
department.
the food department, not so
much.
exciting. Yeah,
Not so much.
yeah.
What was exciting in B1? Like, I don't think food was a highlight in primary school. Was it?
I think the main difference here, actually, you can see this where we start to like can see the difference as children.
Oh.
Because like my mom would always make us both bread every day.
Yeah,
yes.
Right.
yeah.
So we
Yeah.
would always bring
Same.
bread. That's why we had very little allowance, right?
Mm.
And one day he's like 3 years older than me, so he's been eating bread 3 years longer, right? I got to the point where I sat
He
down
got
with mom and I was like, enough of this! Enough! Why do I always have to eat the same shit? Right? And then my mom was like, okay, then what you want? I was like, I see my friends, right? They're eating luncheon meat and sandwich, they're eating the nasi lemak in the school. Why I have to eat bread every day?
Wow, demanding on this child.
Then she'll be like, your brother eat, why you do? Why you no problem? Why you got problem? This is when I knew that I'm very picky with food. It's not that I don't like the ingredient, it's that I want variety. Alright. So then my mom said, okay, when you get to secondary school, I'll start giving you allowance so you have to bring bread to school already. So that's when she started giving me like 50 cents a day and $1 or like $5
50
a
cents
day.
can really buy stuff
50
last
cents
time.
is
Yeah.
minimum and at my point was a plate of nasi lemak with sambal. That's 50 cents. Or a small plate of bihun with tom yum soup. That's it. That's
Oh
all we
yes,
got.
tom yum soup. Correct.
And the tom yum is clear with pepper. That's it.
Mm.
So that was like the sort of food that we had. But it was nice because like we would make friends with the canteen kakak and machiks. And then every time the teachers finish eating their stuff, they would just give us the leftover like curry and kwa and chicken. But it's to the prefects lah. Because I was a prefect.
Yeah.
So I would go like 10-15 minutes earlier.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, oh,
Basically, he learned how to
Yeah.
abuse power. In a
I
young
really
age.
did.
It's just basically
Yeah.
that, lah, right?
Makes
Yeah.
sound so nice.
At
Like,
some point, we were eating in the teacher's lounge. So, so it was fun for me. Like, I didn't, it was always a fun time. Like, the canteen was bustling, hectic.
Bustling.
A lot of young love there. I see a lot of people sitting next to each other. And the
Oh,
teacher said, don't sit so
gosh.
close.
Right in the open?
Right in the open. Because those wooden benches are very long.
Yeah.
So
The canteen's
everyone
open
trying
one.
to squeeze into
Yeah.
like the space between the table and the bench.
Oh.
So then the teachers were like, hey, boys one side, girls one side. And that's when the fight broke out. When someone slammed nasi lemak on another boy's head.
Oh, we're going to say that. We say that for the next topic.
So,
Yeah.
a lot of different
Okay,
things
got
that
it,
happened
got
there.
it.
Yeah. There's less joy about food. There's more joy about what happened in the canteen.
Yeah.
But the canteen it
Yeah.
felt like a marketplace. It felt like a marketplace. Because that was the one time that you would see the rest of the school.
Yeah.
Everyone
yeah,
else.
yeah.
You would see the other students from different classes, from different years.
And then wow, next standard, I'm going to sit at that table already.
Yeah.
So they all rotate the tables on. I don't know why.
And then like, oh, this Coco so cool. I want to be like him next time.
Dang.
This Chacha so ugly. How she get boyfriend? It's a lot of different vibes.
Okay. What about
But yeah,
Graham's
Graeme,
atas?
what
Graeme,
do y'all
okay.
eat? What do y'all
You
eat?
need to surprise us at this
Shit,
point.
I'm excited now,
So
man.
our canteen is 2 stories. And then it's a 7-story building. 2 story is canteen.
The team is
Hold
gasping.
the freaking F up.
You hear everyone just keep quiet.
7-story building.
Yeah. And then it's like co-curriculum upstairs. All the rooms is like drama club.
No.
room.
What do you mean?
Hold
there
the
are
ground
rooms?
floor?
Wait, what do you mean there are rooms?
Yeah,
Are
like
the rooms not just the classrooms?
no, we got our own club.
Special room.
Your school is a shopping mall, is it? Like why it got 7
It's
floors?
called the co-curriculum building.
Okay. To be fair, this is what I felt when I walked into Sri KDU last time because
It's
like,
3KD is even crazier.
Yeah, I love Sri
yeah.
KDU,
So
man.
my parents thought of
Straight up.
enrolling me back then, and
Uh-huh.
then when I failed the entrance exam, my dad said, "Thank you, you saved me money." But when I saw their cafeteria, wow, my mind was blown.
Yeah, bro.
They freaking have like smoothie, juice bar area, and then like can
It's a
order
bit of
pasta
a
and
bit-
whatever.
So he
We
basically
have
said he
the
got
water fountain,
Yeah.
like
water fountain.
Cola, Sprite, whatever.
Wait, you had that?
Yeah, you can order.
For who?
Plus, for student, we can order. Okay, so we got a few. We got vegetarian one.
Vegetarian.
We got chicken rice. Got like
Hold
the
up,
wraps.
wait,
Got breakfast. So it's like a lot. 2 stories. Upstairs also got Western
Your
food, chicken chop.
everyday is Ramadan Bazaar, is it?
Do the lower Chinese get to eat the same thing?
Yes, everybody eat the same thing. But for us, because there's so many students, so we got 4 recess. 4 different times. So 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 40 minutes, 20 minutes.
Who
So-
get 40 minutes? I don't know.
No. So like
The higher
everyone,
Chinese.
Higher
everyone
Chinese.
get. So you
Okay,
do
okay.
2 back-to-back class, then recess.
Okay.
Like 20 minutes. Another back-to-back class, 10 minutes to pee, to like do whatever.
That's so good.
Yeah, and then 2 class, and then 40
I
minutes.
want
That's a
3
long one.
hours class, 20 minutes, 3
For
hours
40
class.
minutes,
Lunch.
Dude, our recess is like 20 minutes last time.
15, 20 minutes only, you know.
No, can chill. We can do something. The club can meeting all during lunch also can.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what proper education
Yeah,
looks like.
sounds like it,
It's
man.
not really proper because it's quite stressful.
So let me get back. Let me
Okay,
get back
okay,
to
what's
go to the
stressful?
canteen.
the
Go back to the
drinks
canteen.
fountain.
The drinks fountain. You go, kakak, Sprite, medium. Like how much? 2
Bro,
ringgit.
when I was 7, I don't know what Sprite mean, okay?
But I feel it's diluted one. They add water.
Oh,
Then everyone
wow.
shit us.
So sad.
Oh,
Like, the 100 plus don't taste 100
They
plus
have
one.
to pretend their water got flavor, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
We
Okay.
use our minds.
But the highlight is I have a friend.
That's not enough highlight.
They say Wantan Hor. There's this in front is sell fried rice, but if you go behind, my friend's dad sells Wantan Hor there. Like from 2014 or 15,
Wow.
for that 1 year, it was bliss.
He got-
The whole school eat Wantan Hor because the Wantan Hor was so good and cheap. I think it's like 3-4 ringgit like that, big plate.
That's
And because I know
Sorry.
the friend, extra. Everyone was queuing for Wantan Hor. 4 recess, Wantan Hor is full.
This secondary
After
school.
1 year,
Ah.
Wantan Hor gone. Everyone's like,
Saudi.
what happened?
Uh,
Apparently, allegedly, all the other stores, they come together.
Boycott.
Oh, this one bad. Got
Oh.
red lah, got what? Don't let him do business.
He had an hour
Bro,
coffee
he
shop
was
in his
bus.
school.
Wantan Hor was busing. Shout out to Wantan Hor uncle. Anthony's father. I remember.
Anthony, shout out.
Shout out to you
I
and your
want
father.
to taste some of that Wantan Hor, man.
It's damn
wait,
good.
sorry, this secondary school or primary school?
Secondary.
3 to 4 bucks.
Yeah.
That's wild. The most expensive thing in my secondary school is 150.
Mm.
$2
Different
was
different time,
$2
Cannot.
was pushing it
It's
already,
the
you know.
Sprite, bro.
Actually, last time.
I buy Sprite. The one is Sprite.
I can't wrap my mind around 2 floors of canteen.
Yeah.
2
I
floors.
can't wrap my mind around 7-story building. I don't even
Yeah.
know what was 7 stories when I was a kid.
It's like,
Okay,
7
because
or-
you said like 9 classes, you've got like
Yeah.
50, 60
but the
kids
building
per
is
class.
not for class. The
That's
whole
the one
building
that
is
is-
just for
that's
co-curriculum.
Bro, that
we
one
have
is crazy.
We have classrooms beside. This
Oh.
building, 7-story, is just for
So when there's no
co-curriculum.
class, no one is there.
nothing on. Yeah. The co-curriculum office,
Oh
there's
my.
a dance studio.
You know where we had co-curriculum?
Chinese orchestra
You know
studio.
where all of us had co-curriculum? In the field.
Yeah, it's just outside.
Just
We have
outside.
co-curriculum.
Outside or in the hall?
Mine
That's
in
it.
the basement car park.
Oh!
Yeah, but the vegetarian one also got like some case like that. Hey, this one got a story. Shout out to Jeremy.
Why you got so many names?
Okay, I have a friend.
Okay.
He was an athlete. Okay? His
Oh,
name
okay,
is
okay,
Jeremy.
okay,
He
okay.
wanted to like eat vegetarian,
Okay.
just to keep the physique and everything.
Sure,
So he
sure.
asked another one of my friends, "Hey, can you go to the canteen and help me tapao? Anything is fine as long as got egg."
Okay.
That's an instruction. as long,
Anything is fine as,
as long as one
got-
of the dish got egg.
Okay.
One of it must be egg because I need
Okay.
I need egg.
Protein. Okay.
We all went. We came back. It's rice and 4 dish.
Whoa.
Or egg. Tomato egg, fried egg, like some veggie with egg.
What What is tomato
So
egg?
was
Like-
the Chinese one?
The Chinese
Oh,
tomato
so
egg.
who was the friend who I will give Jeremy all the egg?
That was Ruby.
So is he lower Chinese?
It's just dumb. That was the highlight. Bro, everybody in my class knew about it. It was iconic.
Just call your
How much
egg-
was that? How much was
I
that?
don't know, like 5-6 ringgit.
Oh, that's damn cheap today.
It's just all egg, bro.
That's damn
Rice?
cheap today.
It's like chapfan. It's vegetarian
Uh.
chapfan, but all egg.
But
I-
5-6
iconic.
bucks.
If I spend
Yeah.
$5
It's a lot
at
for
school,
school.
my mother disown me when I
Yeah,
come
yeah,
home. You know.
It's a lot, you know.
But still, it's like it's
It's a
mad,
lot
ah.
of egg.
That's
That's a lot.
that shit.
Hey man,
But that was crazy.
I can't. Wow, you live in a really different world.
I can already see the
Hey.
Malaysia changing.
I can't.
Okay, but it's private school.
Yeah,
like
it's
independent school.
private.
So
That's
it's
true.
different.
That's true. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. The first time I walked into my friends, when in secondary school, and we started to get exposed to other schools because I was very involved with athletics and stuff. And I went into the, I went to the all girls school for the first time.
Right.
It's a different world.
Oi.
It's a really different world. Like the organization. No, this is like proper like Sri Asunta. Very all the prestigious all girls school.
He ended up dating a cheerleader.
Yeah, from one of the school, but there's another story altogether. It's just an eye opener of how bad government schools were. But I'm so thankful I only found out towards the end, because towards the end I visited Sri KDU. I visited all the private school, and I'm like,
Sri
So this
KDU.
It's really a different
so,
world.
so this is what cleanliness looks like.
Yeah.
Really, because our school, right, no matter how much you sweep the floor, bro, still got dust.
Yeah.
The cement bleed every day.
It's mad that like you go to like Shikidyu or like this kind of schools, right? And then you go to the toilet and then how come got no smell of pee and shit one?
Bro, our toilet forever flow water one.
Uh-huh.
Forever flow got story. We catch people coming, right? He shit in the corner, bro. And then he pick up his shit with his hand, then he throw in the toilet bowl one. Really one. This kind of story is very common when I was in primary school.
It's true.
We've come to the interesting part, you know. We've talked about the good times, the bad times with food. Have you ever fought in school before?
No.
Oh yeah, got system, sorry. Have you ever fought in school before?
Not that I can remember. No.
It's
I mean,
verbally got like,
homeschoolers-
You fight the teacher.
I mean, the homeschoolers, some of them think they got street cred or whatever.
my
lah, But you know, you're just like, you're kind of lame.
I had a really weird impression of homeschoolers. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, everybody does.
Yes, man.
Yeah. It's
but
it's hard to
verb-
not.
Got verbal, got.
Verbal
But
fight.
like, fight no.
Okay. Mingyue has talked about his fighting stories a lot of times
Yeah.
already. So let's shift it into something maybe a bit more unique.
Hmm.
Is there a core memory that you
Yes.
guys have in secondary school or primary school? It could be anything, but it's an experience that I think stands
Change
out.
your life.
Could be changed, could be
Wow.
set
Yes.
the
So
foundations.
so many.
Yeah.
Could be so many, like you can share it. There's a few, like we glazed over primary school just now, but I can say, like, for example, one of the biggest things that made my primary school was imagination, in a sense that there's a culture, right? If she had Princess Dinosaurs, the guys in my primary school had this thing called Gamebooks.
Gamebook.
Yeah, so it's called Gamebooks, meaning that you have exercise books that you buy your money and you draw games inside, and you have your other friends play the games.
Oh, yes,
I could play, I could play that one.
yes.
Primary
Wow,
school
so you
got.
see,
Primary school
Gamebooks.
got.
I don't have because I cannot draw.
Cannot draw.
So actually,
Go
your
on,
friends
one,
got.
refund.
They didn't
Yeah,
ask
yeah.
you to
They
play.
didn't ask me to play.
So the pinnacle of game books, right,
Yeah.
was emulating Command and Conquer.
Wow, this
Oh.
is
So
amazing.
you have to
Each one take a
design-
turn like that.
Correct. So you have to design every building in your own rendition and play it.
Oh.
And that was like one of the things. Some of us took it a step further. I started to earn money in primary school when I started to sell paper-made things. So I used to make pencil boxes for people. I used to make things for people out of paper and sellotape and con the shit out of my friends.
Damn. What an
Nice.
entrepreneur.
I started to sell, hey, this one can put your pencil inside. Oh, really? I ordered 2. Oh, thanks. 50 cents, bro. Okay. He used 2 day pokai already. And then got the pencil come out. Looks like you need a replacement, bro. You want one more or not? Then I sell some more lah. But for example, in primary school, that was one of the highlights I remember very clearly lah. Like at a young age, like the imagination was very different in terms of how we play games and stuff like that. Especially the nerdy ones. I wasn't really like one of the cool kids at all. So we play game books. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, for example, what kind of experiences do you guys have? Core memories.
I think, okay, in the homeschooling phase, so secondary school phase, I
Okay.
think there were a lot of random things. So
Damn.
our gaming by that time went to the next level already. So our batch so happened, yeah, we're just like on all fours. No, but like by our time, because we were the first batch
Alright.
of students who started using the laptop program.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we had some of our subjects on laptop already.
Mm.
And then gone lah. Cause so we were in the senior room. And the thing is we sat with cubicles, so then you have like the extended boards to like cut off your contact, right?
Yeah.
So good way to keep things hidden. That's one.
No.
And the thing is, so you have to connect all your laptops through LAN cable when you are in school. So then when you check off things, your supervisor can immediately check.
Yep.
And then we discovered
It's all
you
connected.
can play games. So
CSR.
then,
CS
I did
before.
Dota before.
Yeah.
so then one of the guys brought in Half-Life
Oh my
Wow,
god.
and CS.
Man.
And so we were all like, oh, you start studying, okay, quiet for like 15 minutes. And then somebody starts the game.
We passed
And
the
then
pen drive.
everybody gets connected. But the funny thing is, my supervisor, he never really stood up to check. He will say, I know you're very quiet. I see you all smiling, huh? And then we're like, oh. Like nobody answers him. And we just continue playing.
What kind of supervision is
I
this?
don't know. So we would spend like good amounts of time playing game
Oh god.
at school. And then one of them even found this program called Ketua Chat. So it functioned a bit like MSN, but you
Oh,
could
wow.
use through LAN.
Wow.
So you
then
can
we
talk
would
to each
chat.
other?
Yes.
Actually,
Dang.
as you told me this story, right, suddenly I realized in primary school, towards the end of school and holidays, they actually turned our computer lab into a CC LAN competition place.
Oh?
Yeah. Now
Like-
suddenly, like, I remember this.
They allowed it.
Yeah, they allowed it. So people
dang.
were actually having like Counter-Strike teams against each other and like whatever the first version of Dota or whatever it was. Yeah. I
Our
don't know how I forgot.
supervisor
It's-
don't let it's
Okay,
not,
well,
it's
yes.
not allowed. But I think maybe then in retrospect, like one of my core memories was a supervisor that we had. So it was this same person, like he wouldn't check. It's like half chill, but
Wow.
half like also want to discipline. It was weird. And this one a bit questionable. So it's technically considered a Christian school.
Oh boy.
So you will have Bible studies and stuff like that.
Oh
Also.
boy.
So he started this initiative because he was like,
I'm a
you know,
Christian.
we're all Christians. We need to improve our prayer life. Like we should, you know, as Christians, we should practice praying. So we were like, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yes.
Practice praying.
Yes. But we didn't know he meant it literally. So there was one day that we came in and then we all sat in a circle. And then he's like, okay, before we, you know, break out and then everybody do your studies, we practice praying. So I will give you all people to pray for.
Wow.
And then so he had all these profiles. So we had each had one. And
So
then
real people
and
or
then
fake
no,
ones?
then our question was,
Who are these?
who's this?
Ah.
It's not real, but you should practice. So it's like different people with different scenarios.
So you just think of this guy got
And
cancer.
then you
This guy.
Yeah. And you're like, then we all, oh, okay.
Shout out, teacher.
Sorry,
Shut up.
This is the this homeschool, right?
Good intentions.
Oh my. Methods,
Questionable
Oh
methods.
my god.
I don't even know how to respond to that. That's mad.
Shout out.
It's actually crazy.
That is
Oh.
he was part of our core memory, I guess. Because across the board, I think if you asked all of us in a class, we
You remember
definitely remember these
That's
things. Yeah.
mad.
And it's all tied to the same like, teacher.
Wow,
yeah.
that's let's take
Welcome
a
to
step back.
homeschooling.
Let's just step back. I want a disclaimer to everyone. We Christians do not have prayer practice.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just
We
want
pray
to
for
say-
real.
It was,
Pray for real.
Yeah.
Okay. So
For real, for real.
Graeme, what's a core memory, Graeme?
Almost similar to
Prayer practice?
Safira's one.
Oh
Wait,
my
what?
If you ask anyone from my class, this is core memory. Number one. So we had I forgot, is it a competition amongst class or whatever? We won. Okay, our class won.
I want to know what this competition
So
is.
I forgot. Not important.
Okay.
Our class teacher
Okay.
invited the class or like the team that went for the competition,
Okay.
that the leader, the core team, to her house to celebrate. Let's have a steamboat at her house. So we were like, okay, she want to belanja a steamboat. Sure, we went.
Oh boy.
We all went to the house.
Okay.
When we entered the living room, got smell already. Got the incense, Chinese, the praying smell.
Okay.
And got a lot of uncle there, old people. So she's like, oh, welcome. Steamboat at the back in the kitchen.
What the heck?
I think it's about like 10, 12 of us.
It's straight a dangerous story.
We all went there
Oh my.
to the kitchen. And for real, there's a steamboat. We ate lah, talk. Then someone asked, what's happening out there? Oh, it's just our monthly meetup where we pray together.
And you bring kids along.
No, it's all the old people, uncle.
And then a bunch of kids
But
in
we
the
are here
kitchen
lah.
lah.
We are here in the kitchen having. So we're like a bit sus already. Don't know what happened.
Yes.
Then her husband come in and talk to us and start to preach to us about this sky god.
Oh shit.
They are praying to a sky god. So we're like, okay, in Chinese, sky god. We're like, okay, talk. You all need to come and pray with us. Then we were like, no, we don't want to pray with you. Steamboat, 好吃哦, steamboat. I think one of my friend, I don't know what happened lah. Then start to like talk to the husband. Then the teacher was like worried lah. He's like, no, it's okay. We just eat here. You go and pray, whatever, bro. For the next 1 hour, we were just in fear. The door closed. You can hear people praying outside. Then you can smell they burn stuff. Whoa. Then we were just eat steamboat. Then it's like 7 o'clock start, something like that. 8 o'clock, we're like, we need to go already. We need to chow, guys. Finish all the fishball. We need to chow.
How old you?
14, 15. Like that.
That's crazy, bro.
Whoa.
We need to chow.
Charlie eat
Then
that.
we call our parents to come and pick us up because cannot drive ma. Our parents drop us off. Call our parents. Then before we go, the husband said, "Come on, join us. Come and have a look. See only. Have a look what we do." I know. It's okay. Then we sneak our way out, and then our parents outside. Then we chow. Bro, traumatic.
That's mad.
That's
I thought the
traumatic,
story
bro.
might go, suddenly eat the fishball, right? Then suddenly, sleepy. Hey, sleepy. Sleepy.
But
Kids all pass out.
Sky
Oh.
God, it's the same year I met Jesus. After that, I'm like, Lord, I love you.
It's the real God of the sky,
you're you're the real one.
That's mad.
What the heck,
Bro,
man?
this one
That's
traumatic.
interesting.
I can still smell it.
Wow.
The fishball
I
and the
think
incense.
for everyone, like young kids, it is like
100%. 100%.
Traumatic.
Do you have
Bro, this
any story that matches this kind of?
Wow.
That's not fight related.
Oh, there I don't have much to do.
core memory lah.
I
Core
don't have
memory.
I think my core memory, at least in high school, was the fact that that I would stay back after school and like because like morning session or whatever, right? I would stay back until like 5-6 o'clock and go back.
That's true.
Cause like we will hang out with friends and all. Like it's never to study or do work. It's just to hang out, and that was fun to me because like there was so much freedom in that sense. Even like in your schooling life, you got to hang out with your friends and you got to talk to people, and just like play basketball even though you suck at it. All Chinese boys thought they could play basketball. 90% of them can't. But I think those were
but
like
wasn't
my
like the
memories.
BU school team?
BU 3.
Oh, okay.
BU 3 is
sorry.
the best school for basketball.
Not
Yeah.
your school.
In
But
BU,
my school,
In BU.
my school,
BU,
we
eh?
got mugged constantly in the school grounds. Like people will come in, steal our stuff, take our phones,
Because
just, like, common
next
memories.
to, his school is next
Legit,
to the rural
my school
areas.
is kampong school, bro.
Yeah.
Like I remember getting my first phone, my Sony Ericsson phone. Like this is on
like this one.
no, mine is just flat.
Oh, flat.
Okay, this is like color screen. I was so excited. I got it on Friday evening. Saturday I go to school play basketball. Saturday this Indian guy come and take my phone. I go back and tell my father. My father said, "How? No more already, bro."
Like
So-
how? You saw him take?
No, so he asked all of us sit down. He take out parang and say, "Give your phone." So give her. How you want to say no, bro?
Oh.
Cannot,
The best
bro.
part is
Come
it's in
on,
school.
bro. Yeah, it's in the school, bro.
The security guard, where you go? The security guard let
So
him in.
after that, we call our parents. All come. Parents all go and deal the security guard. You pakai dia masuk, kenapa you pakai dia masuk? Mad. So therefore, I'm pretty sure they got the security guard fired also.
Yeah,
but yeah,
it should be.
It's stuff like this. It's stuff like this, and then like the core memories of like finding out that girls have periods.
I got sorry.
Ah.
I don't know if this is called memory, but I can still smell it.
Whoa!
Like, how you say,
What
you
the
still remember the incense
I
smell?
remember the instance.
Let me tell you this story, okay?
This is mad.
This is the week of SPM going to start.
Okay.
Okay, so not many people left in school. I was in 5, I would say one of the wood lah. I can't remember what it is but 5 later or 5 something lah, right? And because there's only very few students left, they'll push all the tables together.
Okay.
So you end up sitting in a very weird combination where all the tables are like there, so the teacher can keep an eye on you, right?
Yeah.
And it's only very few. So it's usually only the nerdy ones or like those who nothing else to do like me come to school and play friends. So I remember... Why do I remember all their names? I'm not going to say who, but I was sitting next to a girl. This is very embarrassing, very embarrassing.
Okay.
It's a girl, it's a girl.
Jasmine.
So this is not a core memory, but it's a story. I was sitting next to her and I think it was after recess and she was like, my stomach so pain. I'm like, say lo, she ate something wrong for recess lo? I mean, like that lo, life is like that.
So happens when your school is not two-story.
But she reached,
canteen, bro.
no, she reached, so she eat a lot.
Okay.
She a bit big also, I can't remember.
Whoa.
But she, so pain, teacher. Then I like, hey, can someone call teacher? Ask her friend. Her friend is next to her, good friend. Call teacher. She's sick. Okay. So we waited and I just continued doing what? She sit next to me. Me, her good friend who won't talk teacher. Soon enough, the parents came and then like the pengawas came. Hi, who so and so parent is here? Would you please go to the front of school?
Yeah.
She got up. She left. And then her friend came back to like push her chair in. Then the friend pushed her chair in. I'm like,
Why?
what?
Oh.
What? Then the friend like that. Then I look at the chair. Then got like jam.
Damn.
Got a lot of jam on the chair. So I thought maybe that's why she
Who
sick.
got bread?
That
Is
she
it-
didn't finish her
Who
bread.
brought the bread?
Who brought
Yeah.
bread?
Because why she put the jam on the chair. And then I remember it hit me right away. It smelled like metal.
Oh shit.
Then I point, teacher, what's this? Eee! Why smell like this one?
smell.
Wow! And true enough, the friend wanted to already like
It must have been a lot
it
then.
must have been bad, yeah. So that was my first experience with someone else's period. It's like blam like that, you know. Like, oh, wow. It looked like, you know, you go on an aeroplane
Yeah.
and then got the jam in the thing.
Wow.
Then you squeeze a lot. So
Okay,
imagine like
don't need
six packet.
There's something else.
So that's a core
Yeah, because
memory.
if he said jam, I'm guessing there's some
Remnants.
texture to
You
it.
guess right.
There's texture.
But that was a story. I won't say it's a core memory, but I would say maybe.
I think it is your core memory.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, 'cause
locked
I still
in.
can, I can still
It's
can
locked
smell.
in.
I can
That's
still smell.
crazy.
I can say for core memory, it's in primary school. I had a very, very. I think we can end this because
You
it's
need
quite
to
long
end. It's
already.
1:12 already.
So I would just say, and I encourage teachers to be like this. I had a very, very good Malay teacher, and his name was Cikgu Jafar. I remember
my
Cikgu.
God.
Jafar.
Shout out
He was a
Jafar.
disciplinary teacher. He was very strict.
He's crazy.
But one of my core memories was in standard 5, the school decided to have a basketball competition. And he took it upon himself to train with the Chinese boys and the Malay boys in class basketball after school. And I'll always remember this training because he put so much effort into it, right? That there were literally shirts on, shirts off kind of vibe, right?
Wow.
And we trained and trained and trained.
Some
And
Coach
true
Carter
enough,
shit, man.
yeah, we won. Basically,
Wow.
standard 5 won standard 6. Is that kind of story. And I realized that, wow, this is actually what happens when a teacher actually put effort into what he do. Do I remember his Malay lessons? Absolutely not. But do I remember his basketball lesson? I can recall everything, seriously.
It's a real Coach Carter.
So, if you want to talk about core memories, if you are a teacher out there, your little bit effort for your kids go a very long way. Also, if you're a security guard, try to guard your school.
yeah, please, this is the bare minimum. It really is. It's your job description, bro.
I mean, I like to think it's better now.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I
There's
hope
at least
so.
3 security guards now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
But everyone who's listening, if you have a story, if you have a core memory, please share us in the comments. If we get enough interesting ones, maybe just read it for the next episode
Yeah,
or something
100%.
like that.
But also, I don't know how much we derailed from the original idea of Malaysia Day. But who cares? We're
Happy Malaysia Day.
This was
And
our
that's-
Malaysia.
This is the essential Malaysian experience.
Yes.
You start with something, you don't know you go where, but you have a good time along the way.
That's basically Malaysia for everyone. Happy Malaysia, everyone. Thank you for listening.
Happy
Please
Malaysia.
subscribe. Please follow us. And we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye.
See ya.
Happy Malaysia.
Oi, sit down lah.